Yes.
Let me meet you.
Kim? Kim.
Take the mask off so I can look at, okay.
What's your name?
Kim.
Kim? K-I-M?
K-I-M. All right. Well, good morning, everybody.
I know you've been coming. So welcome aboard.
Happy.
This is Roxy.
Roxy, that's Sparky.
Sparky, yeah, Sparky, Sparky, Sparky.
You can be a Roxy. You can be a Roxy. Let's go ahead and get our bodies started. To get warmed up, we'll do some circles. We've got a chair back here for when Shelly pops in. There was an accident on Corrales, and so it was slowing
I
people
didn't
down.
come that way this
I
time.
did, so I saw, but yeah, but if you're going up Rio Grande, you can turn right onto Alameda.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. So, but I don't know, but she said Corrales, so we'll see. I'm sure she'll be here. Well, let's go ahead and warm up their shoulders. We've got a couple people on Zoom. We've got Lori and Lydia joining us. Good morning, ladies. And then stop and change direction. Beautiful morning, right?
Yeah. Wait a little bit.
I know I was gonna, yeah, but the mornings have been wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and create some big circles now. I'm scooting up just so I have a little bit more room. We do have a couple birthdays. We missed Sparky's birthday. It was in April, and it's Shelly's birthday tomorrow. So we have a special treat today. You might have seen it.
I brought a card for everybody to sign, but I didn't bring it.
And stop and change direction. Well, for Shelly,
Yeah.
because I don't know if you come to any of the other classes that she can. Well, you know what? We like things to extend anyway, right? So even if it's next week.
Celebrate a week ahead.
That's right. One more big circle and rest those hands down. Let's put our hands on our legs to keep our body facing forward. I'm going to look over one shoulder, come back forward, other shoulder. As you're looking from side to side, go ahead and extend that gaze just a bit because you want the muscles around the eyes to also become engaged and warmed up. We don't want to lose that vision. Sometimes when you become nearsighted or farsighted, it's because we've been using our eyes in a limited way and the muscles begin to atrophy. So you always want to be using those muscles around your eyes. And let's look up and down. As you look up, extend that chin up towards the ceiling. And then look down, chin towards the chest. And look up. And down. One last time up, extend that chin as far as you can. Feel that stretch all the way down the chest. And look down. Extend that chin towards the chest so you feel a stretch across the back of the neck. And release. Nice. All right. Go ahead and hang on to your chair. I'm going to take my opposite arm up and lean over. Now that hip wants to rise up, so push it down. And as you do, you feel that energy releasing right down in this little muscle that's connected to the hip. And let's switch. Hang on to the opposite side and lean over. And back to the first side. Push that hip down, take the palm, push the palm up towards the ceiling. And let's go back to that second side. Push your hip down, palm up. And release, nice. All right, place the hands on the hips. We kind of match today with our penis. Let's do our cat-cow. So my hands are on my hips. Pull your belly forward, looking up and pushing back. Here she comes. And moving forward and pushing back. Deep breath in, Shelly.
Did you get my message?
I did.
Parked on Alameda.
Yeah. One last time forward and backwards. We're moving nice and slow. Really feel that spine kind of uncoiling. opening up in between each of the spaces. You should feel the spine elongating just a bit as you create space. And bring your body upright. Take those shoulders up towards the ears, roll them back, drop them down. We'll lift the rib cage up. Let's do our circles. So remember, this energy is generating from the rib cage. It looks like my shoulders are moving, but I want the rib cage to initiate it. And then you'll feel that stretch across the side and all of those muscles in the core of the body. So. You know what? It creates space inside there for sure. You know, I think we start to stop on the other way. Whenever we engage those muscles. I had a girlfriend, she had this really tight ab, and she said that she had gotten her abs, so she was holding all the time.
Good for her.
If it's a strong muscle, right? Remember the time we used to wear corsets, right? That wasn't. And stop in the center. Nice. All right, let's warm up our legs. I'm going to scoot back so I can swing my feet back and forth. I got a little popping in the knees. We want to release any trapped air in this space. And that happens, especially when we're sleeping. That fluid starts to drain out. And so we're going to move fluid into those joints. Let's do some circle. It's just like warming up the car, right? We want to get that oil all through the areas before we start moving. Change direction. And let's do the ankles. Point and flex. Point and flex. And let's move to circles. I'm popping and go the other way. And go ahead and rest those feet. All right. I think we've got our joints ready to get started. I've got a couple moves that are new to us. The moves aren't new, but I'm going to do some new combinations, just a little bit more of a challenge. Go ahead and place your hands onto your knees. I'm going to take my right hand, reach behind me, tap my chair, bring it back to my knee, tap the other side of the chair. So I'm getting a nice little stretch. So you want to find your whole body twisting. So this is going to help warm up the spine just a bit. So go ahead and find that place that you have some movement. So I'm up on the edge of my chair. And let's tap for a count of 10. 1, let's do the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do both sides. And nice. All right. I'm going to still stay on the front of my chair, but I'm going to widen my feet just a bit. Hands resting on my leg. I'm going to tap up towards the ceiling. This hand comes down, opposite hand comes down, taps the toe and comes up. So it's touch or tap, tap. All right, so we've got a little bit of motion going here, all right? And then we'll do the other side. Let's do this for 10. 1, reach up, reach down. Let's do this side 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, last one. 10, and back up. All right, so you should start feeling warm, right? We're getting the body warmed up as we move it around. Let's do the other side for 10 now. 1, and tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Nice. All right. Pull your feet together. Both hands on your sides here. We're going to visualize that we've got some heavy weights and we're going to pull them back. As you pull back, open up your chest visualize that you can touch those shoulder blades together. And I'm going to bring those hands back down. We've done this before. I want you to really energize your body as you do this. Oh, I'm like, I have that same song, so I'm like, is that my phone? But my phone's right here. All right, so let's go ahead and we will do this for a count of 8. There we go. 1 and back down. 2, really pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back down. All right, this time we're going to open up the arms for 8. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's combine the two. So we're going to go 1, 2, both sides. All right, so we got this. Let's do this for 8. 1, open up. 2, open up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. We're going to add a variation here. So I can feel the back of my arms like really working hard here. So we're going to pull back, go back to the start, open up, back to the start, up towards the ceiling, back to the start. So now we have 3 steps. All right. Let's do it for 8. 1, open up towards the ceiling. 2, open up. 3, open up towards the ceiling. 4, open up towards the ceiling. 5, open up towards the ceiling. 6, open up towards the ceiling. 7, you guys got this. Because I looked at you. 8. Open
Doing
up
our own
and rest, I know. School and you had to learn a new skill. When we get to a certain
She
age,
achieved it.
it feels like we know everything. And so we want to learn new ideas. All right, do I have anything else? Oh, that was all the new stuff. All right, feels good, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and start engaging our legs with this. And this is a move you guys know. So hands up, visualize. You know, I've never been a server. I don't think I ever could be a server. But visualize you've got a tray and it's got drinks on it, right? So you don't want to spill it. So
Oops, I dropped it.
I know, I just slid right on. So you want those hands to really be flexed back. Push up towards the ceiling as you do. 1 leg lifts. And then we push up again, other leg. Let's do this for 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, 10, both sides. And rest those arms. Really start filling the arms work in here. Okay, I'm going to scoot back just a bit because we're going to lift both feet up together this time. All right, so arms are going to rest at the side. We're going to lift up into airplane arms. As we do, both feet are going to rise up and back down. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, don't swing them. 4, lift them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it just for a moment. Turn those palms up, flex those toes back towards you. Hold those legs out. Drop those hands down, feet are still out. Let's take 1 foot out and then put it back. Let's do this for 10. 1 and back. 2, 3, 4. Whoo, we got this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Flex those toes towards you and let them down. Woo, good job, nice. Oh, I'm gonna come back to the front of my chair. I like sitting at the front. I just feel like I have more mobility and less chance of hitting the back. But find that place that feels comfortable for you. Hands are gonna rest on the hips. I'm gonna reach across, pull that rope down to my hip. And let's reach across, and then we'll switch and reach across to the other side. And we'll do this for 10. 1, really pull it down, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down, nice, all right. Put those feet together, only now we're gonna engage the feet. So as I reach across, I'm gonna put that foot out, bring it back together. I know this is the one, right? So even if you're leaning, you just have to go a little bit. If sometimes we get that Charlie horse, right? Because we spend so much time sitting, our hips get tight. So let's engage right and left side. 1, go out and back. Let's do the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Deep breath in. Let it out. Check your position. Make sure that you still have a nice strong stance. Feet are flat on the ground. You don't want your feet tucked in. You don't want them extended out. You want them perpendicular with the earth. Roll those shoulders up. Let them rest back. Arms rest at your side. This is a nice, strong stance. It's going to keep your body in a nice balanced position. All right. There's a big trailer going by, so it pulls our attention.
That's a horseshoe.
Oh, is that the horseshoe? Yeah. Oh, you don't shoe alpacas. I have not had that. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab our weights. So go ahead, and I'm going to get a weight for each hand. And they don't have to be super heavy. I've got 3 pounds, but we also have that's right, yes. All right, let's rest those weights on our knees. We always start with our biceps. And I start with your biceps because it's one of the bigger muscles in the arms. It's an easy move. It kind of builds our confidence too as we go through these exercises. And let's raise up for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down, nice. Turn those hands so they're pointing in. Same move, bicep curl, only now we're going to lift up as if you're energizing through the thumbs. As you go down, push through your pinkies as if there's something on your lap that you're having to push those hands through. And let's do 10 bicep curls. 1, push both directions. 2, 3, 4, 5. You have bigger weights today, Shelly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it down. Palms back towards me. Okay, this is going to be a count of 8. Let's add a variation. So we curl up. We're going to open up those doors. Bring them back in and down. Let's do this for 8. 1, 2, 3. Keep your elbows high. 4. Elbows stay up. 5. 6. Almost there. 7. 8. And back to the start. Are you okay in the back? We've got the door open here. Do you need the fan on? Are you okay?
No, fine, thanks.
Okay. You okay? Turn those palms in. Let's add a variation to this one. So this time we're going to curl up into our bicep curls, push up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower those hands back down. pushing back towards the knees. This is for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your elbows tucked on this move. Last one. 8. And down. Palms facing me. Last set. We're going to curl up. We're going to open the door. As the door is open, feet are going to raise up off the ground. So again, everything is up. Close those doors. Lower back to the start. All right. So I scooted back just a bit because if I'm sitting in the front, put a little pressure on my lower back. And so if I scoot back, the chair holds my body up a little more stronger. All right, so let's do this for 6. 1. Elbows up, open the door, legs come up. Close the door, legs lower and back down. 2. 3, moving all those body parts together. 4. 5. 6. All right, last that was it. Last set with the palms facing each other. This time we're going to bicep curl up as we push up. Both feet rise up and back down. Go down. Let's do this for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. And now, go and set those weights down, shake those arms out. Good work, everybody. Good job. You guys are great. Let's go ahead and grab those weights. I'm going to set them to the side of me. This is going to be our airplane lift, straight out. As I lift up, extend that energy as if you're punching out through your knuckles. So my arms are super straight here, and then lower back down. Let's lift up for 10. 1, body's nice and straight. 2, tuck those abs in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, push those knuckles. 9, 10, and release. Go ahead and set those weights down, shake those shoulders out. If you're pushing through your knuckles, you should feel a little tension at the top of the shoulders there. Okay, let's add another variation. We're going to lift up into our airplane arms. Once we get to the top, let's just turn those wrists. Really simple move here, but you're going to shift all the muscles that you're using. Back down and to the start. We'll do this for a count of 8. 1, twist towards the ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice and strong. And down. Woo, go ahead and rest those arms, giving them a little wiggle. If you feel any tightness, any tension, go ahead and loosen it up. You can tap it. You can shake it out. Okay. One last move. You guys are just like anticipating, right? So my palms are facing each other. Is the last move for a count of 6. We're going to do that twist, but continue those arms up over our head. Tap at the top. Please hang on to your weight super strong. You don't want them dropping down. Back down. Once it hits this airplane position, they rotate back, pointing down, and all the way back down to the start. Let's do this for a count of 6. 1, twist facing up over the head. Twist facing down. 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys have got this. Last one, 6, nice and strong. And down. Shoulders, if you felt tightness moving up. Let's go ahead and rest those weights on your knees. I'm going to come forward so my feet can fit flat on the ground. My legs are pretty short. Arms are extended out, so it's almost as if I'm pushing my hands so that they're straight. From this position, I'm going to lift straight up in front of me and back down. As I do so, my back becomes engaged because of that counterbalance. So you want to keep your abs nice and tight. Tuck the tailbone to help protect that lower back. Let's lift up for a count of 10. 1, 2, keep those abs strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. We did this move without the weights. We're going to add our weights to this move. I'm scooting up because I'm going to pull my elbow back. You want to make sure you don't hit the back of your chair. If you're at home and you have arms on your chairs, do watch your arms so you don't accidentally hit them. But my starting position is on the knee, and I engage my elbows and I pull my elbows back. As I do so, I try to touch my shoulder blades together. Push it back towards my knee. That's this for 10. 1, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it down. Nice. Good job. Whew. In our first move, we did this opening of the door. Same move. Now we have weights in our hands, which means we have to think about what are we going to do with our hands with these weights. Right now, my palms are facing down. I'm going to open the door. My palms are going to face you. And then I bring it back down to my starting position on my knee. Let's do this for 10. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. If you remember, our last move was bringing our hands up towards the ceiling. This is a lot more difficult with the weights. Going to lift them up towards the ceiling and back down. This does add a little pressure to the lower back. Keep your abs tight, tuck the tailbone. We'll do this one for a count of 8. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back down. Nice. Ooh, good job. I'm going to add a variation to that move. We're going to bring it up over our heads, drop it down into goal post, push it back up, and go back down. Let's do this for a count of 8. 1, go up, goal post, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo, got this one. 6. Almost there. 7. Last one. 8. And down. Go ahead and rest those weights. Shake those arms out. Ooh, good job. Really working the shoulders. Also working this little trapeze muscle right here. So, and often we don't work this muscle. So you might feel a little stress right there. All right, I'm going to turn my chair sideways so that my friends on Zoom can see as I lean forward. So feet are on the ground. I'm going to bring my body forward. I've got a little bit of space right here. I'm going to bring my body forward and drop my weights down in that opening. And so I've got a little bit of space. From this position, I'm going to lift my arms straight out so I can go back. to where I was. And lift them out into airplanes. And we did this move, but it's a little bit different when our body is leaning forward. So let's do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift them up. Don't swing them. 9, 10. Go ahead and let those weights rest down. Bring the body up. Take a deep breath in. If you need to move the shoulders, loosen them up. Keep them nice and relaxed. And just have you sit up so you can get a breath, because when we're leaning forward, sometimes it constricts. And let's go back down. Grab those weights. We're going to do a reverse fly. So now I'm going to lead with my elbows. And so my hands are still in that little space underneath. I'm going to open up with the elbows and come back down. So my elbows are leading this workout here, but then my arms open up just a bit. But the end. Four, 5, 6, 9, 10. And rest those weights on the ground. Bring the body up. Take a deep breath in. Good job. If you notice any tightness, go ahead and loosen that up. Sometimes you feel it in your fingers from gripping the weights. You can open them and close them, or rotate the wrists. Okay, we're going to work on our core now. So we're going to lean back forward. We're going to grab those weights and put them close to your body. In this position here, I'm going to lift my body upright. As I do, don't push against the ground with your feet. I want you to use the muscles in the back of your body. Use your glutes and your back of your hamstrings to pull your body up. So let's lean forward. Weights are close to your chest. I'm hugging them super close. Let's lift up for 10. 1, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back down. Let those arms rest out. Same move, only now my arms are hanging. And you can even let those weights hang down if you want to. I'm going to leave my arms in this hanging position as I bring my body up. All right. So my arms are still hanging down low. And bring my body back down and then bring it back up. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. Let's leave our arms in that extended position. This time, as I bring my body up, my arms are going to pivot up with me. And then I come back down. So my arms are in this locked position as I come up and I come back down. This is really going to engage the lower back. So keep your abs nice and tucked and your tailbone tucked also to keep your body strong. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's come back down. Go ahead and open those legs, bring those from the inside of your thighs. This time I'm going to let you push with your feet. So we're going to engage the core, engaging the back hamstrings. And so now we're going to push against the earth Bring our body up, all the way up. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. Tap the shoulders. And come all the way back down. And we'll do this for 10. 1, all the way up, tap. 2, push with your feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, whew, one more. 10, all the way up, tap those shoulders, bring those weights back to your legs. Take a deep breath in.
You're really working.
Warmer. Char's saying I'm working harder today, but I think the warmth like takes the energy out of us, right? So gotten stronger. So Shelly, I don't know if I can, if it's okay, I'm going to share your story. Yes. But Shelly went to go get a massage, and her massage therapist who has been working with her had noticed the different definition in her muscle strength.
Yeah.
My back especially, and my across here, my arms, everywhere.
Yeah.
Good, good.
So we don't always notice it because it comes on so slowly, but for someone else to recognize that growth, that's good. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit. We are gonna work our core right now. And so we were working hard. So let the chair carry you for just a bit. Deep breath in, relax, settle down into that chair. Go ahead and let the chair hold you. We're gonna drop one hand down, other hand's gonna come up as high as it can underneath the opposite arm. And we're gonna switch sides, and let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Let's let those weights sit by one knee. Again, I'm letting my chair hold me. I'm going to lift these weights to the other side. Try not to use your biceps. We've already been working out our arms. Visualize it's these core muscles that are transferring the weight from one side. And it actually starts on this side. So when I have that counterweight over here, this is the muscle that's engaged. And as I shift it, I feel that muscle shift to this side. So I don't know if you feel that same energy. Okay, let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the start. Put those weights near your hips. Same move, only now we're going back a little further. This is going to shift which core muscles you're using. Let's do this for 10. 1, all the way to the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back to the center. Okay, last one. Let's visualize there's someone behind us, and we're going to take these weights, we're going to pass it to that person behind us. Now we're really engaging muscles all the way around the back side of us. Bring it back to the start. Pass it to the person on the other side. Bring it back to the start. And we'll do this for 10. 1, pass it, bring it back. 2, 3,
Golf.
4, there you go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back to the start. Nice. All right, let's go ahead, find a nice strong stance. At the front of our chair, my legs are going to widen just a bit. Okay, so we haven't done this one in a while. I did do this in our circuit class, and I wanted to bring it back to our sit strong class. We're going to do a wood chop, and this is going to be really good for your golf swing. So I got both weights on one leg. One is extended out towards my knee. The other one's resting on my hip. I'm just going to open the door up towards the ceiling, back towards my hip. This is a really strong, if you want to downsize your weights or do it even without weights, you can visualize that you've got heavy weights in your arms, just as powerful. Let's do 1 and back down. 2, 3, 4. We gotta work on that cake. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's switch sides. So that arm that I was moving is going to go to my knee. Other hand's going to come to my hip. Let's do this side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. All right. So one thing you said, Char, was that your golf swing. So these are really good for different athletics. But when you golf or any sport, a lot of times baseball, a lot of the sports are one-sided, right? And so sometimes the body can start to compensate, right? So we're always swinging with this side might atrophy just a bit. And then you start to walk a little different. You hold your body. So it's important that when we're working out that we have that balance, right? So you should feel that exercise on the other side. So if you're golfing and you're using this hand, do something to help strengthen this arm also. All right. So my hands are on my hips. I'm going to open both arms up, both hands back down. We'll do this for 8. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back down. All right, let's set these weights down. Woo, that was a good workout. Let's start using our legs just a bit. Together, hands on your hips, lift that rib cage up, drop those shoulders down, and let's start to march in place. Legs have been sitting for just a bit. We want to warm them back up before we get moving. So our body wants to kind of fall down, right? We start to hunch, bring that chest up. So I see Sparky using her arms, getting her cardio up. Okay, we're going to add a kick here. This is going to be a little harder. So we're going to kick, 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 kick. Let's add those arms. Arms, 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 arms. Go up, 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 up. You never know what I'm going to do, right? Let's go out again. Out, 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 out. 2 more. 1, 2, and rest. Woo, good job. Nice. Okay, let's do our mountain climbers. We're going to take those legs, or one leg, set it out there. Arms are going to go up into goddess. I'm going to lift that one knee up, tap my elbow, back down. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's draw those legs back together. Open up the other side. Arms are still up. Let's do this side for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, bring those feet together. Arms are still up. Tap those fingers onto the shoulders. Let's take our elbow to the opposite knee, and we'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open those arms up. Let's go to our opposite toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest those arms. Woo, good job. Rotate those shoulders if you need to stretch them out. Good work. Okay, so we're going to move our legs together. So you have a couple choices here. We're gonna be opening them up, bringing them back together. I want you to visualize that you've got a ball. So when you bring those legs back together, I don't know if you remember Suzanne Summers, she had that machine that you have to squish. I want you to visualize that you're squishing those legs back together. You can lean back against the chair if you want to use the chair to help hold your body up. If you want to engage your abs, come back a little forward. As you do this, you can also leave the feet up off the ground. This is going to really engage the core, or you can tap. Tap. So you've got a couple options on how you're feeling today. I'm going to put my hands on my hips, or you can also push on the chair. Sometimes I have that habit, right? I want to slouch. I was a sloucher as a child. I have to really concentrate on lifting my chest up and strengthening my spine. And so sometimes I need this reminder. So let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. All right, so feet are going to be lifted up. Let's lift those feet up. We're going to put one foot up, lower back down, other foot up, back down. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Almost there. You guys looking good. Okay, we're going to do both our legs lifting up together. We're going to lift those knees up as high as we can, bring them back down. So under the chair, this is going to help keep you nice and stable. You can lean back towards the back as you lift those knees up. This is really going to engage the top of the thighs and the core right here, these abs. If you want to today, you can lean back against the chair and still do that same lift. Still going to engage those same muscles. This is going to engage the core a little bit lower. So go ahead and see how it feels best for you. And let's lift up for a count of 10. 1, don't bounce. You want to go nice and slow. 2, use those muscles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release them back down. Nice, good job. All right, whew, deep breath. Arms up towards the side, palms up, feet are flat on the ground. Deep breath in, hands up over your head. Exhale, push that air down. Inhale, arms up, all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale, arms up. This time as we exhale, let's slow it down. That exhale breath is going to be super long. Keep it going. Nice. Go ahead and take one ankle, set it on the opposite knee. This is our figure 4 position. Lift that rib cage up and let's lean forward. We're opening up the hips. You might feel some tightness, some tension under the leg in the hip area. Deep breath in, elongate that spine, lean forward. Don't let the back round. That means you're stretching the back. And we want to be stretching the hip. So keep your back, your spine nice and straight. Lean forward just a bit more. And bring your body upright. Go ahead and let this leg cross. And let's come forward. A little tight on the belly there. Opening up the hips just a bit more. And bring your body upright. Nice. Let's go ahead and do a spinal twist from this position. You can choose either direction. We're going to do both. Grab the back of your chair and look behind you. Engage those eyes. See how far you can look to the side. And come back forward. Let's look the other way. Engage those eyes in the other direction. And come back forward. Nice. But on the other side. Lift that rib cage up. You want to lean forward. Back is nice and straight. You might feel a little difference. One side might be a little more tight than the other. Relax into this. Stretch down a little further. Back is straight though, don't let the back round. You shouldn't feel any stretching in the shoulders or across the spine. Exhale, lower just a bit more. Yeah, let's come forward. Squishing toxins out the belly too. A lot of pressure on the belly there. And we've been moving around, so this is going to help push toxins out. That means you need to drink lots. And bring your body upright. Let's do a spinal twist with the legs across this direction. So go ahead and look behind you. And come back forward. Let's look the other way. And come back forward. Nice. Go ahead and uncross those legs. Let's widen them just a bit. We're going to do a forward bend. So be careful that your chair doesn't slide out. So we're going to take this nice and slow. Go ahead and set your elbows down on your knees. Take those legs and open them up. So if you can see me, I don't know if you can see me on film, I'm actually rolling up onto the edge of my feet. Take those hands and push those legs a little wider. So we're opening up the inside of the thighs here. It's like push, push, push. Go ahead and bring those feet back flat onto the ground. Let those hands rest down as far as you can. So now the belly is hanging between the legs. You should have a little bit of space here to let the body drop. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. If you want to shake it to release any tension. And bring those elbows back to your knees. Roll back out to the outside of your feet. Push. Feet go back flat. Bring your body to upright position. Nice. Go ahead and bring one foot in. Other leg is just going to straighten out. Flex that foot. You should feel the stretch across the back of your leg now, that calf. Try to point that toe towards you. Now one knee is bent. I want you to go ahead and put your elbows down on this knee. And relax. Don't let that foot that's extended soften though. It should stay flexed. You should still feel that stretch across the back of that leg. And bring your body upright. Go ahead and bend that extended knee. Extend the opposite leg. Point that toe towards you. Feel the stretch all the way back. And let's lean down onto that bent knee. You should feel that stretch across the extended leg. Point that toe a little bit more. And bring your body upright. Let's extend both feet out. This one's a little precarious because the chair might slide out. So be really slow as you work your way down. Feet are flexed. If you feel your chair sliding, go ahead and stop and readjust. Slowly walking down as far as you can. Keep those toes pointed towards you. Go down as far as it feels comfortable. And walk your body back up. And go ahead and feet are flat on the ground. Keep your body nice and secure. We did work our arms a bit today. Let's go ahead and stretch those shoulders out. Bring one arm across, other hand comes to assist to stretch across the shoulders. And bring that same arm up. Bend at the elbow, other hand comes in to assist. Try to reach straight down your spine. Nice stretch across this under tricep area of the arm. Open up those arms, try to touch your shoulder blades together. Palms are reaching back. And let's do the other side. Go ahead and cross that arm. Other hand comes in to assist in stretching it. Those arms up, try to touch those shoulder blades together. Before I had my palms facing you, turn those thumbs down, try to touch those palms together. Relax the shoulders. Don't let the shoulders rise up. Relax them. Keep them nice and low. Push your chest out. That's good. And drop those arms down. Woo. Good job, guys.
Yay.
Made it.